This one is on Heelys still. His costume he wears on his back. So his mask is here and his costume's here. And it looks like he's being pulled from one side to the other. He's on Heelys. They did this really well for people like me. They've done this a lot this year. Ghost on the Floor is a perfect example. People like me come through like this, right? On the back of their friend, right? We just aren't looking. So Ghost on the Floor gets me the minute I come in this house. This here has no character in it. This is a huge distraction for that. Because people like me are going to come through here, we're going to see this, and we're going to be, oh my gosh, something's going to happen. You know, something's going to come out of the fireplace. So we're going to look this way. When we look this way, if you pull one of those black things back, that's actually the demon face from The Exorcist. It only shows up like 2 or 3 seconds in the original movie. But here, it has 3 huge strobes go off. It goes off in succession. 1, 2, 3. Character over here pushes their AAT. Sometimes this one works, but not today. Oh, a little bit. Pushes here, and then you see their face. What the dealio is about this is a retina burning strobe. So if you take that full on, that image is burned into your retina, and I know it because I timed it for 45 seconds to 55 seconds. Every time you close your eyes, you see that demon face. I literally timed it one day because I was like, it's still there as I went through. It's a great effect. But that's what I'm saying. Since you haven't been through this house, take your time. If Op says, come on, go, okay, and still go at a nice pace so you can appreciate all of this. And then doors always aren't what they appear to be.
See them if you take a flash?
Sort of.
Oh yeah, you can.
With the flash you got?
Yeah, with the flash will actually catch it. You actually
That's
did
very
that video?
They thought,
Okay.
let's do a little lighting here as well. So when you come, this is just plexiglass again with a bunch of LEDs down there. When you come in here, there's this character much smaller than me sitting here, and she's covered up. She's glowing, of course. But then she can push her AAT, and when she does, the bed lights up, strobes go off, and then all of the dressers, the drawers start opening and closing. I wish the monkey would have done this. It didn't. But now someone stole me. See? This is feet. Our monkey's missing. I'm so upset. Man, that makes me mad. But yeah, it's a very cool room. The one thing I always notice is that this clown right here looks a heck of a lot like that one from Poltergeist and that doll that was, ugh. This is one of my most favorite stories to tell because this so would be me. These are cigarette cards. Over in Europe, they used to stick, back in the 40s, pictures like that's one to Ronald Reagan, in the cigarette packages. Those are worth thousands of dollars until you mount them with super glue. Then we come and we buy them for $2. They were, I think, be worth easily $7,000 to $8,000. I would do that.
That's like in the new movie that's coming out that they're showing the previews. That you see like the little girl going like that in the bed.
I haven't seen that.
What movie?
Don't be afraid of the dark.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
Oh, see, remember, I am afraid of the dark. Yeah, I haven't seen that preview yet. This is a very cool one. It's a great house in general. It's uber creepy. That's the actual scare is the chair, not this chair, but he's sitting in here. There's another character that comes from this side. But when we talked about things being utilized and reused, this is an old computer that we had in guest services. Like, remember how we scan your tickets and stuff like that? So we're like, hey, it doesn't work anymore. They just tweaked it a little bit to make it look scary. Behind you, 3 of those pictures are from Dead Silence, the house of Mary Shaw. Do you guys remember that one? I never saw that house. I heard it was really, really good. Yeah?
I like it a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So they have their jaws. She was all about cutting their tongues out, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. The one right behind this gentleman right here, we used in the Drac house last year as well. And then just to creep you out a little bit, this lovely portrait of 2 Japanese women. If you look at it at a different angle, is it that or is it a cockroach?
Yep.
Yeah, this was down in a hallway